Inspiring footballer stories. Haaland from Bryne to Manchester, from a small town in Norway, to the biggest stage in England. Erling Braut Haaland was born on July 21, 2000, in Leeds, West Yorkshire, England to his parents, Gro Merete Braut and Alf Inge Haaland. At the time of his birth, his father was playing professional football in the English League, hence their presence in the country. Growing up, Erling had the benefit of having a close relationship with his older brother Astor and sister Gabrielle. He cherishes his childhood memories, especially those of playing football with his siblings and friends. As a young boy, Erling was full of energy and had a passion for various physical activities, including golf, athletics, and handball. However, in 2004, the Haaland family had to return to their hometown in Bryne. It was here that Erling spent the rest of his childhood, playing football and indulging in his other interests. Despite starting from a small town in Norway, Erling's talent and hard work have now taken him to the biggest stage in England, where he continues to make a name for himself in the world of football. Erling Haaland's athletic heritage. Erling Haaland comes from a highly athletic family, with a rich sporting background. Both his parents were active in sports and their influence and guidance has been crucial in shaping his career. Erling's father, Alf Inge Haaland, was a professional footballer who played for clubs like Nottingham Forest, Leeds United, and Manchester City. On the other hand, his mother, Gro Merete Braut, was a former heptathlete, competing in the septathlon event. Undoubtedly, Gro Merete's athletic abilities have passed down to her son, Erling, and played a significant role in his development as a footballer. Football experts have called the tackle by Roy Keane on Alf Inge Haaland a vicious, premeditated attack. To this day, Alf Inge has never forgiven Keane for the tackle that ultimately ended his football career. The photos tell the story of the horrific challenge that left a lasting impact on Alf Inge and his family. After the incident, Roy Keane never dared to look Alf Inge in the eyes again. The attack ultimately led to Alf Inge retiring from football and his family moving to Norway. Is it fair to blame Roy Keane for the fact that Erling Haaland is not playing for England? Could the Haaland family have stayed in England if it wasn't for that fateful tackle? Share your thoughts in the comments below. For many of Erling Haaland's loved ones, Roy Keane is the reason they don't support Manchester United. Whenever Roy Keane appears on TV as a football analyst, they switch channels. In 2004, Erling and his family returned to Bryne, Norway, where he was raised and received his early education in sports. His father, Alf Inge, who had a successful football career that was cut short by injury, was determined to pass on his love for the sport to his son. As a result, he enrolled Erling in the local football club, Bryne FC, when he was just 5 years old. Despite his early focus on football, Erling was also a versatile athlete and showed interest in various sports like handball, golf, and athletics. In fact, he even tried his hand at the heptathlon while still playing soccer. With a background of sports and athleticism in his family, Erling was well equipped to make a name for himself in the world of football. At the young age of 5, Erling Haaland made history by setting a world record in the standing long jump competition, surpassing any child in the world with a recorded jump of 1.63 meters in 2006. His talent was quickly recognized and he was enrolled in the Bryne Football Club, an indoor football academy in his hometown, where he honed his skills and dedicated himself solely to football. His first coach, Alf Inge Bryne, was amazed by his early talent and described him as "I saw Erling for the first time as he joined our indoor practice. Haaland's first 2 moves led to goals. Because he was much better than the other players, we immediately pulled him up playing with boys a year older than Erling." Haaland was not just a skilled player, but he also had a positive and smiley demeanor, always working hard and scoring the most goals. His passion for the sport and natural talent helped shape him into the successful football star he is today. Some say that Erling was small in stature when he was a boy, but in fact he was not. Lad was normally tall for his age, but a year younger than the others. Progressing through the FC Bryne age ranks, Erling developed into something of a precocious youngster. His unrivaled footballing skills made him so relentless in front of goal. Erling as a boy was quite similar to who he is today, just smaller at that time. Throughout his stay with Bryne, Haaland was known for his shooting and finishing skills. Such brilliance earned him a call-up to the Norwegian national youth team, where he helped them win the Serenka Cup. At this time Erling was 16 years old. This was the first time Norway wins Serenka Cup. Erling's ability to always take new levels was extreme. The way he moved into the box and his understanding of the game as a little boy was unique. To have these qualities produce astonishing goals. Thanks to his early competitive instincts, Erling recorded rapid progress through the ranks of Bryne Football Club and made his debut for the club's senior team as a 15-year-old in May 2016. With the huge meteoric improvement in his abilities, there was no end to what the Norwegian couldn't do. After scoring 18 goals in 14 games in Bryne's reserve team, the rising star began to receive offers from bigger clubs, both at home and abroad. Erling Haaland's impressive skills caught the attention of scouts from German club 1899 Hoffenheim, but his parents declined their offer for a trial. This led to Molde Football Club, managed by Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, putting him at the top of their transfer wish list. After a successful negotiation, Haaland joined the club. During his time at Molde FK, Haaland faced a growth problem as he remained short and lanky while his teammates grew taller. The club, under the guidance of Solskjaer, took steps to address this issue and brought in Molde's chef, Torbjorg Haugen aka Antti, to help with Haaland's nutrition. Kanta took care of the young prodigy's diet, who ate like a horse and even requested to take home more Norwegian meatballs after training. Under the guidance of Bor Steenslid and the support of Chef Tanta, Erling was able to overcome the growing pains and emerge stronger. He was determined to make the most of his new height and worked tirelessly to improve his strength and agility. With his increased physical abilities, he was able to take his game to the next level and quickly made a name for himself as one of the top young prospects in Norwegian football. His hard work and dedication paid off as he was soon attracting the attention of top clubs from across Europe. With his growth and build properly managed, Erling's development as a footballer was unparalleled. He honed his skills to become a wise and astute player on the field, seeing things that others couldn't. This acumen was reflected in his movements, particularly in the box, where he excels. Erling's growth wasn't just physical. He also became a dangerous and intelligent footballer, with his speed only adding to his already potent abilities. Following his successful management of growth-related issues, Erling made an explosive start to his second season at Molde. He scored an incredible 4 goals in just 21 minutes during a match against Bryne, securing a resounding 4-0 victory for Molde on Sunday 1 July 2018 at the age of 17 years old. Erling Haaland's impressive performances that season earned him the recognition of Molde's top scorer and the Breakthrough of the Year award in the Eliteserien. His exceptional talent did not go unnoticed, and soon, offers from top European clubs started pouring in. Among them was Marcelo Bielsa's Leeds United, where his father had played, which was one of the first English clubs to offer him a contract. Haaland understood that a move to a mid-sized club like Red Bull Salzburg would help increase his market value, despite receiving offers from bigger clubs. He chose to sign with Salzburg, knowing that it would provide him with the ideal environment to take his career to new heights. In fact, Erling opened his Red Bull Salzburg Champions League account by scoring a hat-trick against Genk on September 17, 2019 at 19 years 1 month and 27 days old in their 6-2 win. That achievement projected him from Norway's U19 to U20. To start with the striker's international heroics, he helped Norway's U20 team achieve their biggest win in history. Erling scored 9 times in their 12-0 win over Honduras in May 2019. After his national success, Haaland's potential was limitless both for his club and country. He added 2 more hat-tricks to his record in the Austrian Bundesliga and formed a strong attacking partnership with Patson Daka. 3 days later, Haaland's hat-trick prowess was acknowledged globally when he scored 3 times on his UEFA Champions League debut for Genk, making him the 3rd youngest player to achieve this feat in the competition. Haaland continued to impress in the Champions League, scoring against Liverpool and Napoli, solidifying his reputation as a future GOAT in the football world. His success at Red Bull Salzburg sparked a transfer battle among top European clubs, with Borussia Dortmund eventually securing his signing for €20 million. Haaland lived up to his hat-trick reputation, scoring 3 goals in his Bundesliga debut for Dortmund in a 3-5 win against FC Augsburg at the age of 19 years, 5 months, and 28 days. Erling Haaland's goal-scoring exploits continued to astound as he set multiple records in the Bundesliga. The Norwegian striker's rapid rise in Germany made him the most sought-after player in the world. In his second appearance for Dortmund against 1. FC Köln, Haaland came off the bench and scored 2 goals in just 10 minutes, helping his team to a 5-1 victory. This feat made him the first Bundesliga player to score 5 goals in his first 2 matches and the fastest player to reach that tally, with 56 minutes of playtime and 5 goals. Despite playing in the league for only an hour, Haaland was named January's Bundesliga Player of the Month. On February 1, he scored 2 goals against Union Berlin, becoming the first player in history to score 7 goals in his first 3 Bundesliga games. On May 10, 2022, Manchester City of the Premier League announced that they had agreed to sign Erling Haaland by activating his €60 million release clause. The agreement was finalized on June 13, with the club announcing that Haaland would join them on July 1 with a 5-year contract. Manchester City emerged as the victors in the race to sign Haaland, beating out competition from top teams like Real Madrid, Barcelona, and Manchester United. At the time, Haaland's market value was €150 million, making it a significant acquisition for City. Haaland's salary was set at an impressive €49 million per year, averaging almost €1 million per week. On August 7, Haaland made a dream start to his Premier League career by scoring 2 goals in his debut match against West Ham United. The match ended in a 2-0 victory for City, and Haaland was named man of the match and match winner, at the age of 22 years and 17 days old. Haaland's goal-scoring streak continued with a bang on 27 August 2022, when he scored his first Premier League hat-trick in a 4-2 victory against Crystal Palace. He followed that up with another hat-trick, this time a perfect one, just 4 days later in a 6-0 win against Nottingham Forest. For his outstanding performance in his first month in the Premier League, Haaland was voted the Premier League Player of the Month for August. On 6 September 2022, Haaland made his Champions League debut for Manchester City, scoring 2 goals against Sevilla and becoming the first player to score 25 goals in 20 Champions League appearances. On 2 October 2022, Haaland made history by becoming the first player in Premier League history to score a hat-trick in 3 consecutive home games, helping City to a 6-3 win against Manchester United, where he also contributed 2 assists. On 28 December 2022, Haaland scored a brace in City's 3-1 away win over Leeds United, bringing his Premier League goal tally to 20 in just 14 appearances, making him the fastest player in history to reach 20 Premier League goals, breaking Kevin Phillips' record from Sunderland by 7 appearances. On January 22, 2023, Haaland put on a scoring clinic by netting a hat-trick against Wolverhampton Wanderers, bringing his Premier League goal count to 25 in just 19 games, surpassing the previous season's top scorers, Salah and Son, who both scored 23 goals throughout the entire season. Will Haaland break the Premier League record with 35 goals this season? Leave your predictions in the comments section. Will he end the league with 35, 40, or even 45 goals? What's your prediction? Haaland's incredible journey from the small town of Bryne to the bright lights of England is a testament to his talent, determination, and work ethic. He's widely considered one of the best young players in the world and is poised for even greater success in the years to come. In Manchester City, Haaland is surrounded by top-notch players and is expected to play a key role in helping the team achieve their objectives in both the Premier League and the UEFA Champions League. With his dominant performances and incredible scoring ability, Haaland is on the brink of dominating the football world and solidifying his place as one of the greatest players of his era. Thank you for watching Inspiring Footballers Journeys YouTube channel. Like this video if you enjoyed the show. Subscribe to watch the next episodes of Sadio Mane, Neymar and Rashford with more inspiring stories of footballers around the world. Please comment down below what city, country you are from. I am making a world map with pins from where my viewers are from. Where are you from?